to assist in that process, Rachel will now slide the carton onto its side, and with the flaps removed, it just simply makes it easier to remove the individual parts from the carton. So with every Aerobin, the 200 litre in this case, comes the instructions and information brochure that steps you through the assembly of the 200 litre Aerobin, and a second document which is our composting tips, which talks about aerobic composting, the objectives, how to go about it, and then a bunch of recipes that will embrace many of the ingredients that you're likely to be composting at home. The base insert, and then 4 of the 8 vertical panels. The 3-sided panels, the larger panels, the 2 upper level fixed panels, and these can be distinguished from the 2 lower level access doors by the hooks, if you like, or the arms that are on the top corners of these panels. And the interleaving that comes with the packaging can end up back in your composting effort once the bin's been assembled and you're starting to load materials into the bin. The base and lid, more composting material, and the last of the vertical panels. And in this case, another 2 of the 4 3-sided panels, and then the access doors, the lower level access doors. If we lift the lid off the base, you'll see under the lid the 2 aeration pipe, the aeration lung pipes, and then on the underside of the base, fitted to the underside of the base, are the 2 aeration lung cows. If you look at the underside of the base, you'll see that on one corner we have our leachate tank tap. That now down on the ground, you'll see that the leachate tank, if you like, is an integral part. The base insert is now fitted to the base, and if we get that out again, Rach. So now we'll load the first of the aeration pipes into the base centre hub. If you look at the pipe, there's an arrow pointing upwards. That's the direction that should be inserted into that centre hub. And then with the aid of a hammer or a mallet or a piece of heavy timber, hit this repeatedly and heftily until such time that you get a dull thud surface. The first of the aeration lung cows are then fitted to the pipe, the second pipe is loaded on, and then finally the last of the 2 cows. And then again, with the aid of a hammer, mallet or piece of heavy timber, give that some hefty strikes until the 3-sided panels to the base. And if you look at the base, you'll see that there is some engraving around the top perimeter that says on 2 sides fit 3-sided panel here, and on the other 2 sides fit access door here. So the 3-sided panels in fact will only assemble to 2 of those 4 sides. Okay, so they're locked down, and that can be simply tested by lifting. Now, what we're going to do now is, in this case, is a 400 litre Aerobin, the assembly operation of the upper level panels. And just to show you why we're doing this, the 3-sided panels don't engage or lock to the lower level 3-sided panels. So Rachel now will insert that to the corners, and that's quite stable. Now retrieve one of the fixed panels and the last of the 3-sided panels. Insert the 3-sided panel to the lower level 3-sided panels, and with her other hand locate and position. Simply load the second and last of the vertical panels, which again has clipped to the. And now we'll pre-assemble this module on the floor. There's the second panel. So So we've engaged that as we did on top of the lower level panels. It's just a matter of getting that all lined up. So now we have the same 4 panels as a module, which Rachel will now pick up and carry across to just a matter of joggling the corners into position. So moving that out, you have the 2 access doors. So you slide that up and in and down. We'll repeat that on the other side. And down. The door is now locked to the base. And if we lift it, the door comes away and out, and that's how you remove your access doors. But and the hooks on the lid are there for one reason, and that is to enable you to, if you like, free up both hands by hanging the lid on the side walls of the bin when you're loading materials into your Aerobin. This corner. If you take a piece of, it's a 13mm, 12.5 millimetre flexible PVC, wet those, the will simply drain from the tap, and we'll firstly remove the assembled panels, and you do that by just simply getting a knife to the clip, levering that out and then pulling that panel out. The 3-sided panels come away.